The following program may contain mature or controversial subject matter. The views expressed are not necessarily those of Duchess Radio, DCC faculty, staff, or administration. Listener discretion is advised.
Oh, it's after hours, and it is what it is.
It is what it is, radio after hours.
It's after hours.
We still got the same players. Your favorite bad influence, Uncle Dre. The rest is some bigger than one himself, R&B D. And the musical mastermind, V.I. And me, I'm the devilish overtone. I'll be here throughout the show. We gon' be saying what the fuck we want. So listen up. It's after hours, niggas. It's after hours, bitches. What time is it? It's time to suck this dick, bitches.
Oh yeah.
I still want to see it in person.
We're recording.
Huh?
We're recording.
We are recording.
We are recording. That's why I won't say any names to protect my guilty ass.
Yeah, you know we am I? Yo, Sean, is my mic on?
No, your mic ain't on, bitch.
Okay. It don't sound like it's
It
on.
don't sound like it's on.
Just press and hold and turn it off.
There you go. Okay.
How about now?
Yeah, boy.
How do you turn off the Bluetooth?
Just hold the power button now.
For how long?
3 seconds.
It looks, that looks just like a Wii Vibe. Your Bluetooth? A Wii Vibe is like a shoehorn for vaginas.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you I have no idea what the fuck that means.
It's actually one of the dopest sex toys I've ever
I was
seen.
teaching my kids what Fleshlight was the other day.
What?
Whoa.
Hold on,
Whoa,
whoa,
that
whoa.
is not something.
Into the microphone.
How about to say yeah? So you gotta talk to something.
That wasn't meant for the microphone, but if we have to, yeah.
No, don't.
Can we hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to multitask.
All right. So yeah, no, the Wii Vibe.
He's watching the NFL draft. You have to forgive him.
Yeah, I think he just got picked up.
Somebody getting cut.
No, a Wii Vibe it's shaped like a C, and it fits inside the vagina. It vibrates right on the G spot, and then the other part vibrates right on the clitoris, but it still leaves the ability for you to put your dick in. It's dope. It's called a pussy shoehorn. It's a shoehorn.
Very
for
direct
pussy.
name.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
No, it's called a Wii Vibe, but when you see it, you're like, that's a pussy shoehorn. It's a pussy horn. Pussy horn.
Not at all surprised Dre knows this.
Yo.
That honestly sounds like one of those like cereal water is like the correct name for milk, like one of those kind of things.
Cereal water. I love that. Oh, Snaz, we got to get right in, because I think Hulu or Netflix would pick us up.
You know how I
Netflix is
voice
better.
mail myself ideas
Uh-huh.
or voice record. I voice recorded a possible sketch and/or add-on to a show. We don't need to discuss it now.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't want
going to put that out there.
people
Fuck around and somebody steal another one of my ideas. Because I hate watching TV and be like, yo, that was my idea.
So do I.
Well,
Yeah, fuck you.
I invented the tea bag.
it wouldn't be the Shannara Chronicles. It'd be the Dragon Child Chronicles.
I haven't seen this Shannara Chronicles thing you speak of.
It seems very similar to what I think the Dragon Child Chronicles would be. What are we talking about this podcast besides just the regular
Bitches ain't
pussy?
shit.
Ain't that what you always crying?
No. Actually, no, it's not.
Is Dre not gonna talk about eating ass for once?
That's highly unlikely.
Oh, speaking of eating ass,
There we go.
I seen the funniest shit. It was a
Sean, could you turn my headphones down a little bit, please?
I think it was a Vine video. No, the chick had Snapchatted.
Wait.
She
That
had
was way down.
Snapchatted
There's only 2 levels.
this dude
All right, let me get the upper
eating
level.
her ass, like
Thank
eating her pussy and eating her ass. Like she had the phone and she's taping the whole session. And I'm not gonna lie, he looked like he wasn't doing a great job, and she was dissing the shit. I'm like, this is so whack. I can't, he did such a bad job. She kicked him out her crib
Wow,
for giving her bad head.
ungrateful.
I was like, he's a disgrace to all
Mitch.
pussy eaters, and he should have punched her in the face for Snapchatting it. First of all, I'll be honest, if he was doing his job for real, she couldn't have held that phone. So it's all his fault for talking all that shit when you can't, you ain't got the skills.
You know why he was doing that? Because music is inspiring him. Got to eat the booty like groceries, and he decided that that's what he was going to
He's
do.
like, I'm going to Price Chopper.
And he was terrible at it.
Cause see, a lot of
Everybody can't be Damien.
Excuse me for a moment. I don't eat booty.
Damien ain't got no booty licking skills.
None.
No, I don't need that.
He can't even eat pussy. He only been doing it for 5 minutes. Yeah. I'm disrespecting your cunnilingus.
Hold up. Time out.
Huh?
Nigga.
Huh?
Nigga.
Challenge?
No, I'm not gonna challenge. I'm not challenging.
Lay down
you.
the gauntlet.
All right.
It's a peck.
I get it done when it comes to eating pussy.
No, you don't.
I enjoy eating pussy. That's why I miss having a girlfriend, because I don't eat everybody's pussy. Just because I'm fucking you doesn't mean I'm eating you.
See,
I think I should leave on this conversation because I'm married. Yeah.
I'm gonna enter on this conversation, which is a weird time. Go for it. That's unusual that I enter.
Nah, because like
conversation.
I don't eat every pussy that I come across. Like, you got to be special. If you're not my girlfriend, you got to be special for me to be eating your pussy.
I honestly,
With
I can't
grade
say
doesn't
that.
fucking matter.
There you
I
go.
can't say that you have to be my girlfriend or special, but I do have to know your vagina for at least, long enough to know if you clean it often. However, I can't. It's almost like I really got to either be drunk or raped because
Jesus.
I can't get in the mood to fuck without eating the pussy.
Oh.
It's like I don't know if it's my my porn background, and by porn background I mean I watched a lot of fucking porn. That I think there's a sequence to it, but I don't necessarily have to get head first. I prefer to eat the pussy then get the head. That way, when she gets it where it needs to be, all right, jump on it. Plus, she done came already. If she comes already, she's gonna do a much better job of sucking me off than if she's waiting her turn. So it's all strategic. It's all strategery. But yeah, like I said, it got to be a special occasion for me to be like, nah, I'm just like you got to be teasing me for a couple of minutes or hours, and then finally be like, all right, get in here, because at that point I'm like, I'm just gonna nut in you because you deserve this now. You teasing me, I hate that shit. Fucking tease me for fucking 2.5 hours, rubbing your ass on me, your titties on me, fucking playing around but won't give me the pussy. Then when you let me get in it, you mad because I nutted. I've been fucking for the last 2 hours. So all that shit you was doing, I counted. All right? That shit counts, bitch. Anyway.
See, my experience is so long ago that I will say that I didn't give a shit. To keep it 100, if you wanted to take an hour to give it to me and you mad that I'm already done, sorry. NASCAR, whoever gets there first.
I was eating
Smash
a
and
Milky Way.
dash. Smash and dash.
Like, sorry, I was eating the Milky Way. It's crazy that I've never been able to, just be like, well, fuck how she feels about it. Like, I almost every experience, I'm like, I want to leave an impression.
I'm about to say, I'm weird in the sense that, all right, I've been told I take too long to come.
That is a thing.
Because for me, it's kind of psychological, because if I'm enjoying fucking you, I don't want to come. Like, I want to keep fucking you for a while.
I don't want to, but I ain't gonna fight it when it comes.
I don't know. And
I mean, see, I think.
And see, and here's what I learned most recently too. Like, women are so different in what they want and what they desire. So, like, I've had women who
different
wanted.
from us or different from each other?
Say about that.
Different from us or different from each other?
Different from each other.
Okay.
Because I've had women who
They're
wanted
like snowflakes.
I've had women who wanted to have sex for like 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I've had women who want to have sex for 35 minutes.
Now,
And then I've had women who want to have sex
in 35
multiple.
seconds.
Nah, I wish.
2 pumps in the swirl.
Two pump chump. Done. Nah, but like I've had
Go make
you
me
know
a
a female who she like there's one female I'm thinking of particularly. She was like if I take too long to come, she thinks her pussy's whack, and I'm like nah, it's not like that at all.
No, if my dick go down while it's inside you, your pussy's whack.
Well, yeah, but what she wants, this particular woman I'm thinking of, or what she wanted at the time, this is going back some time, she wanted me to come quick, and she wanted multiple rounds of fucking. All right. Now, me personally, what I was accustomed to at the time was fucking for like an hour or more before I nut. So her,
Fucking Sting over here.
no, it's not.
Tantric sex master.
No, I'm not a tantrum sex master.
No,
I just-
go ahead.
He got those
I-
rings that the Coneheads have on. That's why he can't bust.
You got what?
The rings that the Coneheads was wearing, they throw them rings on their head and touch hands.
Nah, it's just if I'm enjoying you, I'm
If I'm enjoying you, I'm done.
like all right. Put it like this: I prep for sex.
You rub one out before you get there.
No,
the
no,
dolphin.
not even rub one out. Like literally, I will meditate for like 10, 15 minutes on what I'm gonna do if I know I'm getting some ass. Like this is not some fly by night type shit. It's like I'm dealing with a particular chick. I know Saturday is
Missionary.
what?
17 strokes in the missionary. I returned on her
No,
left hip.
shut
Then
the fuck up.
I'm gonna
man.
rub her nipples.
I hate y'all niggas, B.
Yumma,
Like, I
yumma,
swear.
yumma, yumma.
No, but
Stop
what I'll
there.
I'm
do.
gonna pinch her
No,
right
listen,
nipple,
this literally-
smack her
Over.
left butt cheek.
Y'all have done this before. Like, if I know I'm talking to Shorty and be like, yeah, so, I got time Saturday. I'm going to get up with you Saturday. So, boom, I know Saturday is a good chance I'm getting some ass. So, I'll just go through I'll play in my mind like, what it's going to be like.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? But
I want to have a game plan.
I want to have a game plan, but like, I really go through it. Like, I sit there and I'll close my eyes and I'll think about this shit. Like,
I go through it. I get naked.
I rub coconut oil on myself.
I start sweating and everything.
I even
No,
call
no.
out my name.
no. I hate y'all. I'm done.
You know what? No, I've
I
tried
hate you
that.
niggas.
I've tried that as
You
recently
visualize,
as,
then you attack. I got it.
I've tried that, whole, planning for it as recently as, sometime earlier this year,
Today?
late last year. No, not today.
No,
And what happened was
she
I
sucked
didn't
your dick
ask the
through
right
shorts?
questions. No, this is the one who didn't
Okay.
suck no dick.
Oh, that one.
That threw a monkey wrench in the whole plan because part of the plan was, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to flip it here. We're going to do this. So I'm going to put my dick in the mouth. And then I'm going to pull it out and slide it in here. And I'm going to position her properly. I had it all laid out and everything was going. All the moves was falling into place. The dance the tango was being tangoed. And then when I went for so you going to suck my dick part of it was like, I don't
do
just
that.
suck anybody's dick.
I'm not asking you to suck
I'm not
anybody's
saying-
dick.
yeah. And I was mad. You telling me you don't suck dick at all? No, I'll suck a dick. I'm just not
fault.
gonna suck your dick today. Like you're not gonna suck my. You suck my dick tomorrow? Do I need you to come back?
When do I get this return investment?
Word.
Yeah,
Where's this? What's the name? This rain check.
Where's the equity in this
Yeah, I
situation?
gotta get this rain check.
So I just be like, you know what? I'm gonna let it happen as it happens.
You still dealing with that?
Hell no.
Okay.
Fuck out of here.
Nah, I mean,
I just watched an injury.
No.
I can't. Like, if you tell me you're not sucking my dick, I can't fuck with you.
Yeah, well, that was the situation. But if anybody's been ever paying attention to the podcast or the show, they know I'm like a fucking light switch. Just as quick as you can turn me on, you can turn me off. If not faster, because I've walked out of fuck sessions for less.
But that's why I was talking about homegirl. We was talking about a few minutes ago, or whatever. I was like, because I seen her the other day, and I was like, yo,
The fuck, what we talking about?
the person you showed me the
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah,
That bitch.
exactly. That bitch. So I seen her. I was like, yo, that's a fat ass right there. I was like, somebody need to be tearing that ass up.
I'm afraid. I'm gonna
I
find
know
out.
what you're afraid of. I know what you're afraid of.
Find out a whole lot of people done that.
Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
Would not either.
Hoe on the low.
You know.
Just the word ain't get out.
So.
Which is surprising in this small town.
Yeah.
There's something about that.
But you know what? One of the things that made me reconsider my stance on that particular person as well was, because that's a big thing with me. Is like, yo, small town. Not small town, small city. You might never see nobody you went to high school with ever at all, or anybody that knows who you are at all throughout your day. But the minute you get with somebody of a questionable past, then you're gonna run into everybody that you know, and they're gonna know everybody that person's
You fucking with her? Oh.
Like, that's your girl? Like, your girl? You spend money on her?
Boy,
You kiss her in the
That's
mouth?
Dre's line. You still spending money on her?
Like, you kiss her in the mouth? We read trading on her throat back in the projects, yo. I'm saying that was in the past. Nigga, that was this past Tuesday. Fuck is you talking about? And that's my fear. That's my fear. Yo. Nah, come on. Yo, you have to realize I was scarred. The first person in this town I caught feelings for, the very first thing I heard about her was that she got gangbanged in the hallway. Boom. See? Must be fucking true. Must be fucking true. I was like 6. I bet you were.
Now let me stop.
He was like, I was holding the camera.
I heard about it.
They kept telling me that they had me be the cameraman because I was showing I could get the undercarriage shots in better. So yo. He would have been a great. Think about it, man. I bet you he would have been a great cameraman at 6'2". Like, yo, lift her ass. Move your balls out the way, son. Try to see this pussy.
Cut, you ain't stroking, right? You ain't stroking.
Cut.
Bring in the stunt double.
Cut. Bring in the stunt cock. It'll be like a lot of dudes that are the stunt cocks too. So it's like I know that
I'm sorry.
people's
That was
reputation.
great.
It don't, as you get older,
His
it
laugh
don't
makes
get
you
no
laugh.
better. Think about some of the couples that exist right now of people that are our contemporaries, and you go, how did those two end up together? And you realize they just ran out of options. It's like, well, she done fucking dated everybody on this side, and he done fucking dated everybody on that side. They was bound to cross paths because they running out of options. So I gotta go OT and find.
I'm about to say
somebody.
you gotta fuck with somebody out of town.
Find somebody who not everybody know that they a hoe.
So tell me, Dre. Dominican Republic.
I'm shooting for it.
You're shooting for it. Okay.
I gotta stop doing a few things and pay for some bills, and it might be a tight squeeze, but I'm trying.
She will be a tight squeeze if you're there.
Man, listen, I go to Dominican Republic and I get.
You ain't coming back.
I ain't coming back.
You ain't coming back.
You're not gonna want to come back.
I'm gonna call my job. Hey, listen, I ain't coming back no more.
Take it easy.
I got kidnapped. I don't know where I'm at. I'm somewhere in the Dominican Republic. They told me I get one phone call. I called y'all to tell y'all I quit. Don't call my family. I just want y'all to know you're gonna need coverage Monday because I'm not gonna be in.
Nah, listen. I think we're gonna have a fantastic time. Great
Now
time.
the villa. We're allowed to bring guests to the villa.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, because I don't want to be like.
That's the whole point of having a villa. If you're going to the Dominican
I don't want to
Republic,
have to be fucking on like the beach or something.
it's two ways to do the Dominican Republic: villa or not. It's either villa or all inclusive. If you go to an all inclusive, you can bring a guest with you. You have to pay for them, like $60 or whatever.
And that's just to get them into the.
Yes, that's just to get them
besides
into
the
the.
fact you're already paying for them.
Well, hey, that's your choice if you so choose. unless you just get that cool with somebody at the front desk or somebody at the resort.
See, it's gonna be
that they look the other way.
I'm gonna be that motherfucker that get there, and there's gonna be a fucking flesh mark, and I'm gonna be like, nope, I don't want none of these bitches that I gotta pay for. I'm gonna go over here and try and pull this native chick who just over here washing her clothes.
Now,
in
let
the
me tell you
ocean.
a short story about my last time in Dominican Republic. Y'all know y'all know Ricky.
Yes. Don't be putting him on blast.
No, I'm gonna put him on blast. This is putting him on blast in a good way.
Oh,
Ricky is disgusted by hookers. All right, so when I told him, I said, Joe, I told him beforehand that prostitution in DR is legal. Like you can just buy a chick or whatever. And he didn't really believe me that it was as rampant as it is and as abundant. So everywhere we went, and there were girls who were trying to offer themselves to us, he was like, D, so you mean to tell me all of these chicks in this bar right now is hookers? And I'm like, yeah. If they're being overtly friendly with you and trying to get you to spend time with them,
they want you.
They want you to buy them for an hour or for the night. And the look of disgust on his face was just incredible as this beautiful chick is like tugging on his arm, like, come on, Poppy, come play pool. And he looks at her and he was like, D, this one too? I said, definitely. I looked at the chick and he was just like disgusted. He wanted no parts of the hooker
What's
trade.
His thing against hookers?
Huh? Ricky is one of those dudes, he don't want to pay for pussy. He doesn't believe in paying for pussy. That's his thing against hookers. So when we were in a country where, paying for pussy is acceptable and normal, he wasn't with it at all. So another time we in a club. We're in a nightclub. And Bug, aka Love Bug, was we were chilling. We ordered a bottle. We was waiting for our bottle to come, right? Mm-hmm. We in the VIP. We chilling. There's people all around. And Bug just can't sit still when he sees pretty chicks. Like now in the nightclub, they're not all hookers. There's regular people, and there's hookers, and people just there to dance and party. So we in there, and Bug just can't sit still when he sees pretty chicks. Like Bug is a shark, and we on some chill shit. We like, yo, let's just chill for a little bit, see what's moving through. After about 20 minutes of just chilling, Bug was like, man, fuck y'all niggas, and he's commenced to go start pulling all these different chicks, dancing and bringing chicks over to us to introduce us to this one and that one. And this one chick came over and she saw Rick, and she's like, oh my God, he's so handsome. And she started talking in Spanish to her friend, and she was like, he is gorgeous, I love him. And Ricky's face was like, man, if you don't get this bitch away from me. and she was bad. She had crazy ass. And so her friend, I was talking to her friend, and I said to Rick, and she started dancing on Rick. And Rick, like, yo, he's on the wall, I'm on the wall next to him, and she's like grinding on him and all this shit. And this nigga, the look on his face is like, man, if you don't get this bitch away from me. Because he looked at me and he was like, yo, she won too? I said, yep. And he was instantly disgusted. And I said, yo, we had a security guard. Because when you have VIP or when you have bottle service, they assign you a security guard. And so I said, yo, you want me to have the security dude take her out of here? And he was like, he'll do that? I said, yes. I said, yo,
security.
Exactly. I said, yo,
Snooky.
Do work. I was like, yo, if you tell him to, if I tell him to, he's gonna yank her up out of here. He's gonna ask her politely, yo, you gotta go, like type shit. And Rick was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. And he was like, nah, man. He danced with her for a while, whatever. And then of course at the end of the night, she was trying to take Rick home, and Rick wasn't with it. We got in the cab and went back to our resort or whatever. But on the cab ride home, he was like, D, so you mean to tell me all these chicks in DR? I said, no, it's not all the chicks in DR that are hookers. It's just that
all the hookers are in DR.
No, it's just that prostitution is legal there. So the girls are going to go places where they know there's going to be tourists. So they're going to go to nightclubs. They're going to go to bars. And they have brothels too. So it's like, if that's what you want, it's easy to find. Me personally, I'm terrified of diseases and shit, so
Yeah.
I'm really not a big candidate for it.
But most places where it's legalized, even if it is the Dominican Republic, that's regulated and they test and,
Yeah, but I don't trust that they.
to each his own.
I feel you because we did go to a brothel, all right, and we was with this dude, this weirdo dude who said like, he wanted to go to a party. So I tell the cab because I was a translator. I speak a little bit of Spanish. So I tell the cab driver, take us somewhere where we can dance and meet girls. He said, no problem, Papi. I have the perfect place for you, yada, yada, yada. And he's telling me about,
take him to a trap house.
Nah, no trap houses. Although I know where to go for that, too. So he takes us to this spot. And when we pull up, and this is crazy because, all right, so we go down this dark road, right? And then we see all these lights just starts lighting up. And I'm like, all right, we pull into this parking lot. I don't see no cars. And there's two dudes like one dude is sitting at the door, and there's another dude sitting at a desk inside once you get inside the door. So the cab driver gets out, and I'm looking around. I said, I don't see no cars. This looked like a setup spot. Mm-hmm. So we go in. The cab driver was like, come on. And we get out, and the dude behind the desk inside, because the cab driver's talking to the dude at the door, and the dude sitting behind the desk inside, he stands up, and I can't see him because it's dark where he's sitting. He stands up, and I can see he has a shotgun. And as soon as I seen the shotgun, I felt comfortable. Because in DR, when these dudes walk around with guns, those are secure places. When you see somebody with a gun, you go to use the ATM machine, you're gonna see a guard with a gun.
Nice.
You go to certain banks, guards with guns. You go to brothels, guards with guns. So it's so nobody don't be tripping. So once I seen the dude with the gun, I felt at ease. I'm like, all right, we cool. So we go into the spot, and this dude who was with us on the trip, he was like, he wanted to party. So we go there, and these girls come out of a back room somewhere or whatever, and they come on in. Bug has lost his mind. He's touching on all the girls. Well, not touching, but he's hugging all the girls and talking to all the girls. And then this one girl picks him, and she's like, I like you. And she literally was walking around with almost nothing on. She had on panties.
Okay.
That's it. Nothing else.
That's important. You don't need that thing leaking.
Nothing else. But so the dude who said this is where he wanted to go
wanted to leave.
Of course, Ricky was disgusted. Ricky was disgusted. He was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, you serious? This." So I was like, "All right." So I tell the cab driver, and I'm like,
take him home.
Nah, I tell the cab driver, I'm like, no, we want to go somewhere we can dance, not the bunny ranch. I said, not here, no aquí. And then he takes us to the actual club, and then, we had a good night and all that, but
except for Salty McGee.
Well, Salty McGee couldn't make up his mind because guess what? Salty McGee, after we leave the club, decides that he wants to go back to the bunny ranch. The bunny ranch is closed, bro. The girls are in bed or whatever.
I'd have stabbed him in his thigh. On general principle.
Listen, man, I wasn't paying no
mind. I'd
mind.
have found the sharpest.
I was like, I'm going back to my hotel.
I hid in somebody's drink and stabbed it right in his thigh.
I'm going to the hotel. I'm going to go to the bar because 24-hour liquor. I'm going to have me a drink and I'm going to bed. And that's what I did.
All day liquor.
Yep, 24/7.
I need a vacation like that.
October, DR. Anyway. So that's my DR story.
It's a paradise and it's a war zone.
No war, just third world poverty. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say something that's probably gonna
offend some people? Go ahead.
No, not offend anybody, but have me be the butt of ridicule for a good long while.
What?
I'm almost tired of being single.
You what?
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Wait,
Really?
Sean, what did he say?
Did you just say you're tired of being single?
Kinda
He didn't
almost
say
don't
that
wanna
shit.
be
He didn't say
single.
that. He didn't say that shit. Thank you, Snaz.
Well,
What? Shingles.
Shingles.
Somebody said shingles?
who got shingles? 2-piece, pick it up, ping. I've been having these moments of
Don't you remember you told me you loved me?
I don't know what to call it, but like
Girlfriend moments where you wish
it's like
you had a
it'd be dope
girlfriend?
if I had a girlfriend right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Like just moments of it'd be dope if I had a girlfriend right now. And it's not even sexual.
I was about to say, why don't you just get a fuck buddy?
Had
He
one.
just said it's not even sexual.
I know that.
So why do you say fuck buddy?
I said I was going to say until he said it wasn't.
You actually said it after he said what he said.
Nigga. I said what I was going to say because I was going to say it until he qualified his statement.
He said he was going to say it until I said what I said. Then he said what he would have said
Had he
before
not
I
said
said
it.
it.
Exactly.
But he said
that's
it
what he
anyway.
would have said. See what I'm saying?
No.
Know what
I
mean?
said I was going to say,
You didn't.
And
you
then I
didn't-
said
you
it.
You didn't preface it by that.
I did.
No.
You were missing that because you were in the words of friends thing.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
He did say he was going to say it. But what's understood doesn't need to be said.
I'm still jealous about that whole basketball shorts thing.
Don't be. Last time. It was the last time. And like, our schedules have conflicted. I've had issues come up. It just ain't happened. And I'm cool with resigning to the fact that, you know, it was what it was, and I, you know, can't have what I want with that.
Nah.
You know, so.
But I hate you, Sam.
And now that I'm kind of like, I don't want to say on the hunt, but got my feelers out now, I'm like, you know, I want to be extra selective too. So I want a shorty. I want an exclusive shorty that's just me and her. No kids. No kids. I want her to have no kids, and I want her to have no desire to have any children yet. And that's gonna be tough. Plus, she's gotta have a fatty. She's gotta have a great ass. I know that's me being very superficial,
Yep.
No.
but I don't give a shit. I
When
mean,
have you?
once or twice. Once or
Okay.
twice. I don't tell people
Here's
about
why I
it.
say it's not superficial.
I said it wasn't.
You're entitled to want what the fuck you want. Like, what the fuck? Like, you.
Here's
you,
the thing. We know who you dated, right?
Hmm?
Not all of them have had fatties.
True.
Right. So if you decide at this point in time that you would like a fatty, that's not superficial. Superficial is you only date fatties, and it has to be the fattest of fatties.
Oh,
You
no.
understand what I'm saying? So
Good point.
like
But
superficial.
you're just a man knowing what you want.
And then like let's just say you found the chick and she didn't have it. Would she not be good enough because she doesn't have a fatty, or would you be superficial enough to then get her a butt implant? That's superficial.
No, I'm not gonna give her a butt implant, but
Also,
we're gonna be doing squats and froggy styles and back shots.
no, superficial would be, yo, this chick is 95% of everything you want, but she ain't got a fat ass, and you be like, nah, I can't fuck with you.
Well, that sounds like
That's
somebody I know.
superficial. That sound like who? Me?
Well, we're not gonna say any names.
Yo,
because we
here
don't-
we go. Here we go. Listen, one of the I'm gonna put some honest shit out here
I'm gonna
right
drink my
now.
water.
All right, yo, one of the most frustrating things in my life is the
This is
fact
what
that
people call you
no,
too picky.
no, is the fact that y'all niggas don't understand me. It's like y'all say I'm
We
picky.
do understand.
Nah,
We
y'all
understand
don't.
That you're picky. It's okay.
I'm not picky.
I'll be
though.
honest. You know what it is? It's one of those things that I could bust your chops about
And as long as we
and
can,
enjoy it.
we're gonna do it.
Listen,
All right.
Listen, if you want what you want, who is the
what the fuck does it matter what we say?
Because you are on my.
Look
The
at him
only
get- look
people
at
that
him
can
get
affect
emotional.
me are people who are on my inner circle.
people I love.
Y'all niggas is on. Yeah, true story. Yeah.
Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. If I like the curl, who cares who you like?
Uh.
Cool it now.
Nigga, I know the song. I was there.
Slow it down.
I hate you niggas. I hate you motherfuckers. Just want y'all to know that I hate you bastards.
Nah,
Man, if you want to be choosy, be choosy.
I do that
No,
for same reason
nigga,
I
I'm
call
not-
you
but
a
I'm
hoe
not-
and all
Not,
that.
not,
picky,
not what I'm
though.
saying choosy. Like, if you want what you want, it's like if you go to Cold Stone, you're not going to get what I get.
Right, but y'all make it sound like I'm Eddie Murphy from Boomerang. She had Hammer Time on the toes.
Well, I think you are that. But again, that's just you wanting what you want.
Nah, I'm not Eddie Boomerang Hammer Time on the toes, B. Like, I want a good woman that I am
The last
attracted
girl he
to.
broke up with was beautiful. She had a freckle on her left titty. He was like, no. If it ain't on the right, it's not symmetry. She gotta go.
Look, for somebody with my level of standards to call somebody else picky is like, somebody who eats at Golden Corral
See,
judging the dining choices of somebody who only eats at Red Lobster.
Yeah. But
listen, man, I don't want perfect. I'm not searching for perfection. Just
Here's
someone
the
who's
thing,
perfect
like,
for me.
I've been married since I was 2.
Yeah,
10. You 10.
10 and 2 is the same thing. You don't learn that much difference.
His first words were "I do."
And like, she was it. I mean, the crazy came out once we got married, and then like for a long time I was like, she's not it. But right now we're in such a good place where even the things that used to like drive us over the edge to the verge of like fighting or breaking up or divorce, don't. And like, here's the thing. I always liked her personality until I found out more of her. Now I still like her. I still love her, obviously. But like there was like I never knew about the insecurities. You know what I'm saying? And that's what almost drove us to the verge of breaking up. Like those things didn't surface. Everything else was fine. Responsibility, that was one of my things. She had to be responsible because it was something I valued. She's pretty. She's got her own hair and it doesn't look like Brillo.
That's important.
Now to some people that might come off as superficial, but like
Nah.
if we get in the same kind of braids, I don't want you.
See, I don't think it's superficial because, like, yo, I like long hair. It's not to say that I won't date a woman because she doesn't have long hair. I've dated women who don't have long hair. I've dated women who don't have their own natural hair. What is my preference? I prefer someone with their natural hair.
Yep, that's my preference.
And long. But it's not like, yo,
My
if
wife
she
was-
wear weave, forget it.
She was checking off a lot of boxes, man, and then like, the fact that she was smart. Like I felt like intelligence was one of the things because
That's a deal breaker for me. Can't date a dummy.
No.
I can't. Like, no. I don't care how good she looks, how
Man.
good she cooks.
you can't date a dummy.
Can't date a dummy.
Same.
Like we can't say names, but remember who we were talking about before we came back on?
Yeah.
And you were asking him why
Yeah,
he did.
yeah.
She's dumb.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah.
she's dumb. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know from talking to her from that level, just being around her, she's dumb.
She's a dummy. Yeah.
You know, and you already know how I get around dumb people. I get
Oh,
the stay
yeah.
face and everything. Like that person said that.
Yeah, she's not the brightest tool,
My fingers.
not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah. So
Certainly not.
Few fries short of a happy
and
meal.
then when he told me about his date, he's a nicer guy than me. Now
He
we
is.
say that in saying this, like sometimes Damien will say you're a better man than me because I had put up with it for a long time. Things
What?
that I should necessarily.
I told her
Have to
you
put
was a
up
better
with-
man than me.
But like when he told me that, and I was like, if it was the situation, like, see, I can't really, I'm not gonna get divorced because we have disagreements.
Of course not.
But if he'd have told me that on a date, man, I would have went off.
Yeah. I almost did. But I
You should have.
I'd have resulted to throwing food. It would have cursing, man. Listen,
You know what though? Sometimes there's moments where I'm like, yo, I need to show my ass. And there's other times when it comes, especially when it comes to lower intelligence people, you can't show your ass to a dummy. A dummy can always show more of their ass than I can. Because I know at some point it's just going to be nonsensical and embarrassing. And for them, it's not about making sense. It's about making more noise. And the louder you get, the dumber you look. So I reached that point where I was like, okay, I'm not going to show out this person. But my fallback game is astounding. My make you feel stupid game is amazing. My what the fuck did I do game is impeccable. I have you feeling guilty about shit you don't even know you did. Be apologizing. I'm a horrible motherfucker when I get pissed at people. One time, our mutual friend fucked around and snapped on me in a restaurant and spent the rest of the week trying to apologize.
Wait,
for that
snapped
shit.
on you for what?
She was going through something. I don't know what it was. I don't remember what it was. I think it was related to her business. And I had skipped a class. I was still a student here. I skipped a class that I couldn't afford to really skip at that point in the semester. Rode out with you to D came and scooped me.
Where she lived at the time.
Nah, we went out to Double O, I think it was.
Okay.
We went to a restaurant.
Oh yeah, it was 00.
And she was expressing a frustration of something she was having with some situation. Now, D sitting there, I'm sitting there. D said something, and I went to make a suggestion, like a legitimate concern suggestion as to how you could remedy the situation. And she snapped at me. Like, D said something, it was, oh, well, I'll think about it, I don't know. And I said something, and before she could process whether or not what I was saying, because it was one of those perfect moments for me to be a sarcastic ass, but I didn't take it. So she jumped the gun and jumped down my throat when I was really trying to be helpful. So I shut down. And when I mean I shut down, I mean she pretty much disappeared from my reality at that point. She could talk to me, she could touch me, she could say everything she wants. You don't exist. On my plane of reality, you don't exist, so you might as well be invisible.
You're an asshole.
Yes, I know this.
Okay.
I make no bones about telling people this. Scary thing is when I tell them, they don't believe me.
I know, right?
They don't believe
Just
me.
goes out to the douchebags, just goes out to the assholes. That song was about me.
Yo, I've never felt more connected to any piece of music. I was like, he's talking to my soul. Only Thriller touches me in that way. And I'm like, in the Rocky theme song. But yeah, I'm like,
That Rocky theme song had you going, boy.
yeah, I'll say to people, especially women, they'll talk to me, I'll make them laugh, yada yada, and they'll be like, so if you had to say one thing was your, the worst thing about you, what would that be? Like, I'm an asshole. Like, don't say that about yourself. Nah, like,
No, you're an asshole.
I'm an asshole. It's like, and I'm an asshole all the time. But the thing about it is, you could get nice, lovable, likable, Archer type asshole, or you can get, oh, this motherfucker did not level asshole.
See, that's the thing I don't get. All right, this is one particular woman, and like when I'm nice, I'm the nice, cool D. She's like, you're too nice, this and that, and yada yada, blah blah blah. Kind of like saying I'm a punk. So I, in kind, go into the other side of me and just become an ass and like kind of show her what the rest of the world gets. It's like, yo, you should feel privileged
that I treat you the way I do.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna show you what the rest of the world get, motherfuckers who don't know me. Like, I'm gonna give you that side of me, and I did that for a few days, and she was like, all right, can we stop this now? I said, no, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. This is what you wanted. All right, you was talking all that hot shit a few days ago. Now you're getting to see the other side of a nigga.
Tried to told you.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I'm not a fucking doormat. I'm kind, but I'm not a doormat. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Don't fuck with me. Because when it's fuck me, it's fuck you harder.
Exactly. Yeah. My stubborn and my pride is way too strong. Like I'll resist sexual innuendos. I had an ex-girlfriend who, you know, pulled a move that pissed me off, and I gave her the same. All right, you not here this week. You know what I'm saying? I'll sleep next to you.
Yeah,
and
like,
pretend you're not there.
Pussy ain't
Tried
gonna
to
solve this.
Let her do everything she wanted. It was like, you still mad at me?
Yep.
No, to say yep, I would have to talk to her. I rolled over on my side, put my excuse my back. I hope I don't fart. I'm about to start snoring.
It's like, yo, fucking me does not solve the problem. So you think it's gonna solve the problem?
I don't want to start. I don't want to create a behavior pattern where you think every time you know get out of pocket or you do some dumb shit that you throw your pussy on me and I'm gonna forgive you. Cause then you're gonna start thinking you can just get away with shit. You're gonna start doing shit thinking I'm gonna forgive you for
True
the pussy.
story.
And then when I don't, when I finally get fed up, you get to turn it around on me, be like, oh, now it's different. Yeah, now make you feel like you overreacting because you let it slide so many times before.
Nah, I'm adamant until you can recognize why I'm pissed off at you, and until you understand that, like, yo, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna admit I'm wrong. I have faults. I'm human. But if I'm right about some shit and you're wrong, you're not getting off with the I'm gonna use my feminism to fucking make you forget that I was wrong. No, bitch.
You know, it's one of the when I get on that shit, and this is one of the things I try to explain when I'm, you know, early into something when they want to be part of my life, and I'm like, yo, can you handle that? Can you handle that? And one of the things is, if I get pissed enough to stop talking to you, let me go through it. Give me enough time, which is usually a matter of days, but give me enough time to get to the point where I can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But at least for the first day or two, don't say shit. If you feel the heat coming off me, let it be. Because the more you ask me what's wrong and can we talk about it, and that'll just remind me that, yo, you don't even realize what you did was offensive. You selfish motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna rehash and piss me off. Like, I really need to once I get pissed like that, I just gotta go. I just gotta get through it. You have to say something supremely magical to change my whole perspective of the situation, which isn't, you know, impossible, but you'd have to say something to change my whole perspective of the situation for me to go, all right, maybe I'm overreacting then. But other than that, let me be pissed. Let me be pissed. Let me not talk to you. And if I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you, and I'll get back to it somehow. We'll address the situation. Once I can talk about it without wanting to fucking choke you on sight.
See, that's the problem. I'll be ready. I want to choke first, ask questions later.
Well, if you choke a motherfucker, it's kind of hard for them to answer your questions. Cause, you know,
I know, because I want to do like them. I want to
shit.
ask questions that I don't really want answered.
Nah, if I'm a choking motherfucker, I want answers. You want answers? I want the truth. You want the truth? You couldn't handle the truth. I love this whistle.
The one that just ended?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, what the fuck was shit. There was something involving some chick I wanted to find. I wanted to talk about how sexy somebody in particular was.
A celebrity or a person who we know? Just
I think it was a celebrity. I keep thinking of the fucking chick from Game of Thrones. So,
Which one?
Daenerys.
Targaryen.
Daenerys. She's got a nice.
Yeah, what's up with this fake Running Man going on?
oh my god.
What's up with that?
What's up with them taking all the?
But why they call it the
old
Running
dance-
Man? It's not the
They're
Running
not
Man.
doing the Running Man.
Yeah,
They're not just like the Harlem.
What is that?
Was that Melissa?
I think Christy.
I was about to say, so wrap them out. Not Melissa that be up in here.
Oh, your
My
wife.
wife's about to beat me up, Melissa.
Oh,
Yeah. Or like the Harlem Shake. Ain't the Harlem Shake?
Oh wow, look at this dummy.
It's a flash mob.
Laramie Tunsil was supposed to be the first pick in the draft. They had pick 11.
But why they keep taking the names of old dancers that ain't really that old
Yeah.
and then turning them into something different? Rename the dance.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
it's not the Running Man. So I don't know
seen
why. Yo, no, I'm talking about the lion picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, we back in here, son.
He ain't dark skin.
Team
he
dark
African.
skin.
He light skinned in Africa.
I am not light skinned in,
No,
in
that
nowhere.
dude. I'm from the Black Factory. I like Trevor Noah. I don't get to watch Daily Show as much no more.
Yeah, I don't watch this shit at all.
You didn't watch it at all to begin with.
Exactly.
He don't watch the Daily Show. He'll watch the Nightly Show.
And I don't like Seinfeld.
He don't like Seinfeld, yo.
What do you like, D? Let's that would be a more interesting conversation. What do you like except for stroking horse's ass?
I don't stroke horses'
The
asses.
breeze,
Number
the
one.
chaps.
I like Frasier. I like Cosby Show. I like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Currently, Big Bang Theory. NCIS Los Angeles. Star Trek Voyager.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say Criminal Minds. I'm about to call you the oldest lady in the room.
Nah, I don't like Criminal Minds.
I do. She broke.
I mean, it's okay, but
Okay,
not my thing.
Mom. That makes
Yeah.
sense. But he just named like all the future old people shows.
Of course, Game of Thrones is the illest shit on TV.
Yeah,
Period.
Game of Thrones. Shout out to George R. Martin. And yo, in that I watched on season 5 the DVD that I bought because I like behind the scenes shit, features and stuff. They did the history of Game of Thrones, which I think I was telling you about this, Nas, how I thought this man's imagination. He came up with all these great levels and layers and characters and stuff. He's just a student of history. Medieval European history.
Yes.
And all these characters basically come from different characters throughout history. These events, the events and shock and shit are just, he takes it and then he turns it up and adds it. So it's like,
I gather that.
this bastard. I'm not mad at him. I'm like, I don't have to beat myself to death over the level of originality that I want to bring. Of course, I want to bring originality.
I never thought it was original because it was basically Dungeons and Dragons, knights, and fucking, it was medieval time shit. So it was like, this is not original. It's just the only thing that's original about it is that motherfuckers is not safe. Main characters is not safe, like it is in original stories. It's like,
Well, in traditional television and
yeah.
some post
Nah, I didn't give it kudos for.
Grimm Brothers publishing of books.
Yeah, I didn't give it kudos for originality because it's basically a medieval story.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know that it was from history, literal history, but you could see like
The War of the Roses.
you could see similarities and
So,
excuse me.
yeah, but he's got that right. Game of Thrones is a great show.
Yeah.
But I can't
Listen,
believe
I
it.
like science fiction. I like fantasy type shit. And I like comedies. I don't watch Arrow and shit like that.
Love
because
Arrow.
I don't watch it because I'm over darkened. I'm tired of them doing all this dark shit.
It's not completely dark. It's just
They're like darkening up every character they possibly
it's
can.
like there's grit to him, and the Green Arrow of Smallville was still too powder puff for the direction they took Arrow in. Plus, having finally watched all 10 seasons of Smallville, the background story that they gave that Oliver Queen differs from
Well,
the one.
the 10 seasons of Smallville kind of sucked after season 6. Season 6 was okay.
It
1 through 5, dope.
went down a bit, but
It
but
took a nosedive.
But they started introducing more and more
Superman shit.
Superman. Exactly. I mean, that's the point. The point was
That's the problem
you know,
I have with it.
He's got to graduate to Superman.
He does, but you don't have to throw in You don't bring Doomsday to fucking Superboy.
But there wasn't a whole lot of mythos about Clark Kent growing up. It's like Superman. You know his background story, but it wasn't.
We know, but listen, the Superboy thing was a very long established thing. Because Bruce, the guy that works over there at my job, he knows that whole Smallville shit from the comic books from back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, like he and the fucking dog had its own comic.
Crypto the dog?
Yeah,
Crypto.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, Crypto.
Yeah,
Crypto the
but
Wonder Dog.
his fucking dog had his own comics.
I will say this: having finally saw the finale of the 10th season, it hurt because it's like I've watched every season, and I'm attached to Smallville. Smallville means a lot to me because it was introduced. Actually, I was introduced to Smallville.
I like to see the evolution of Chloe and how her ass got fatter over the series.
And then she ends up with Oliver Queen. I still would have I would have banged out Chloe first, but I think I would have ended up settling down with Lois. I dig Lois. Anyway.
Well, at least he got the fuck Lana.
Yeah, that one time when she could take the dick. But no, like I was introduced to Smallville, like the seasons and stuff, by a chick who, if it wasn't for the fact that I would drive her to her jump off's house from her boyfriend's house, I would have loved to make my girlfriend. She had all the things that a good girlfriend should have, except for fidelity.
Preaching to the choir, bro.
Except for fidelity. I mean, even
I
though
don't
she
got those problems, Holmes. Don't look at me.
I ain't talking about you. I'm looking at you because you know the person.
Because you. Wait, what? Oh. Well, you know my theory. They all hoes. So.
Yeah.
They're not all hoes.
I could disprove yours because you disproved mine.
25% tops.
We've been through this already, man.
They're not all hoes, man.
Been through it already.
If they was all hoes, then that means your wife is a hoe.
Hey, you gotta be somebody.
But you're not paying the girl. You're paying the restaurant.
She's not a hoe at all.
It's payment.
Huh?
You ain't never
your wife is
seen
not a hoe.
Go prove it. What was you about to say?
You're the only man she's been with in the last 18 years, 16 years, or whatever.
Version when I met her.
Version, no. I
Did
said.
I have to take her out on a date?
What?
Did I pay for said date?
Probably.
It's a down payment on the pussy.
That's a down payment on the what? Down payment on the pussy?
See,
that's what dates are.
Snaz believes in the Riley theory of dating.
Oh.
If I'm paying, it's payment.
She's still not a hoe.
Why I can't just give her the money and that hoe could go grocery shopping?
And you don't, and with the hoes, you don't pay for pussy. You pay for her to leave.
No, you pay for the pussy,
pay for the pussy
and for her to leave.
It's one fee.
I think you pay. I agree with the.
I mean,
you paying for her to leave.
Pretty much, you pay for the convenience of being able to tell her, all right, now you got to get the fuck out. Because you can't get free pussy.
Wait a minute. You never had no free pussy that you could tell to leave?
Yeah. I have.
So are we talking about hoe or prostitute?
Yeah, that's different.
That's different, yeah.
That's what I'm asking you.
Like a prostitute gets paid.
To have sex.
D doesn't get paid.
I'm not a hoe or a prostitute. Fuck
Right,
you talking about?
You have the. Never mind. I don't know.
I'm a hoe.
Somebody's going off. Somebody's getting called out right now.
You know how everybody got their theme music when D leaves the house? It's a remix of The Last Dragon. When you got that hoe, your body moves. When you the hoe, you feel the hoe. You got the hoe.
It's time to go. How about that?
We got to go, cause D's a
This
hoe.
dude had on his Instagram, and now he's trying to get his agent to say it wasn't him. I'm sorry. There's a picture of him with a gas mask on and a bomb, but now they're saying it's not him.
Now that he done been drafted.
He hasn't been drafted at this point. He's supposed to be the first pick in the draft, but we knew he wasn't once those two teams traded up for 1 and 2. But he could have fell from anywhere between 1 and let's say 7. We had 12 now, and now they're reporting about the thing. Now this is also a guy who got in trouble off the field. He missed games from injury, and he's being sued by his stepdad for fighting his stepdad.
Wow.
Which is the only thing in there that I don't have a problem with. If you want to bust your stepdad's ass, because this is the thing. The stepdad said, "Here, look at this, D. This is him, the Instagram thing." Now, when they show the picture, you tell me it's not him. But the stepdad said he just came in there and beat his ass. He said that he was fighting his mother. Every boy in here, if their mother's getting beat up, it doesn't matter if it's your real dad, your stepdad, or Hulk Hogan, you jumping in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, how many times you ever just beat up your stepdad randomly for no reason at all?
Never.
0. You don't even beat up a stranger for no reason at all. Everyone gets their ass beat for a reason. Let's just say,
if my stepdad decides to pick a fight with me, I'm gonna need all of y'all niggas to help me, including you.
I'm
Tom.
gonna be sick that day.
I got your back. Dave, we don't call Dave.
Dave who?
Harry.
Dave,
What he
take
gonna
Dave.
do?
Take Dave.
Take the beating for everybody?
Nah, but he's down.
He's
Like,
down. He's gonna run in there.
Yeah, he
but no,
gonna
what
run
I'm
in
saying is all right.
He
Put
gonna
it this
get
way.
fucked
Let's
up.
just think about situations where you get effed
Shout
up and
out
they
to
think it's
Dave.
random, right?
Him?
The guy in New York, no, he didn't get. He's still not getting picked. They're gonna keep showing him. The guy in New York City that got his he got nerve damage and he got banged out. He got beat up just because he was gay. Now I'm not justifying, but the reason he got beat up was because he's gay. That's not a good reason.
No.
It's unfair and everything. It's unjust. But the reason was.
But that was their
gay.
reasoning.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was their reasoning.
They-
Nobody just gets beat up for being. So if you get beat up because you're black, if you get beat up because you're fat, if you get beat up because you're gay, it's not a good reason. It's not justifiable to anybody but that person who does the act. But this guy is saying that his stepson of many years
For no reason.
just came and beat him up. Now, it's funny because now he is entering the NFL, so he's being sued. There was no charges pressed.
When did this happen?
Years ago.
Oh, suck a dick.
He's being sued because now this kid is going
Yeah,
to the
because
NFL.
now he's gonna have some money.
Right. But nobody gets beat up that random. Not a
Yeah.
stepson to a stepfather.
And if it was years ago, as long as those details get released, people aren't going to give a shit anymore.
There's got to be a statute of limitation on assault.
There is criminally,
There
but
is.
not civil.
Civil, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fucking civil.
But you got a stepfather. And let's not say natural.
Mhm.
Because he's where he is.
Jeff.
And yeah. Did you ever just beat up Jeff randomly?
Nah.
See what I'm saying?
No.
Come on with that story. Now you want to sue him? Fuck out of here. My stepfather was super skinny, but if I ever caught him laying hands on my mom, I didn't even like her that much. He was getting that work. He might have got to. We used to live on the 3rd floor with a balcony that was not fenced in and it was unstable. He would have got tossed off of that.
Look, while I was young enough and small enough for my sister's father, I won't say my stepdad because my mother's husband now, I consider him my stepdad. Well, actually, I call him dad. Carlos, good dude. But my sister's father, anytime he got out of pocket, I was when I was too small to actually physically fight him. Oh, I tried so many ways to poison that man. I ain't got no qualms in him. And if you hear it, fuck him. Should have been a dick. Tried to kill you a few times. God is on your side. Cause there's a few times you should have died and you didn't. I don't know what you're here for, but you better figure it the fuck out, nigga. But
Damn, you can hear the animosity, man.
Yo, he survived a lot of stuff he shouldn't have. So many close calls that it's like, yo, you shouldn't have, motherfucker, you still here.
Yo,
But once I reached, a certain height, which wasn't an old age, Once I reached a certain height, I'll tell you, I know the exact moment where it turned from him imposing his will and bullying motherfuckers to maybe he need to check his behavior. I seen, remember Above the Rim, where Dwayne Martin run up in Leon's face and Leon don't flinch and he got that oh shit moment. It was early in the morning. Got my sisters up for bed for school. I'm ready. He up getting ready for work on his bullshit. I don't know what the fuck he was yelling at me about. But I'm standing in the doorway, and he ran up in my face, and I did not flinch. Cause I was like, soon as you hit me, he ain't know. You saw you come to my house and you be like, Dre, I'm worried about you. That's been a habit for a long time. That's been a habit for. If anywhere I go and anywhere I live, don't run up on me because you're gonna get fucked up. Cause I got something to hit you with at arm's reach at all places. This particular moment, I was in perfect arm's reach of it was like a 2.5 foot metal pipe that we just had. I don't know why.
No, that you just had.
No, it was just a metal bar in the house. I don't know. It served no purpose.
Except it was
sometimes
Dre's
it
weapon.
held up a window. Sometimes we fucking nailed shit into the wall with it because we didn't have a hammer. It was just this fucking metal thing, and it was right here on top of my sister's closet. But he ain't know it was there.
Pipe work.
And if he would, if he got here,
Word. You
if
better
he'd
get
have put
that
his
pipe
hands
work.
on me, I would have, because he was. All I had to do was grab and come down.
Well,
Whatever I hit is getting fucked up.
I told my stepdad straight like this. I want to tell my dad. And my dad used to be a savage for a little guy.
Yeah, he BSO.
But the thing was, I remember, like, I never fought my stepdad. Never had no reason to. Never got there. I fought not fought my dad. I had 2 altercations with my dad, maybe 3. This made me say, never mind. I think later on he realized I could beat him. We done? I'm still talking now. We can take this shit off. but like,
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
the first.
No, like we're still recording. It's just the bed is finished.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right, so we're gonna go out to the rest of Snaz's story.
the first time I challenged my dad, I must have been like 12. And he was like, where you been? Now, we didn't have no house phone. This? No.
Say it,
The
motherfucker.
computer bag and all that.
Say
Nigga,
what-
that's you good. Right?
Say what you need to say.
Yeah, pointing at me like I'm supposed to read that.
Motherfucker.
So
Like Alton.
I come in late.
It was Alton.
I come in late. Never mind. And he was like, where were you? I was like, man, I was out. I was tough. I was like, I was out. Out where?
Side.
Outside. So he was like, so you was just outside, right? I'm like, yeah. So this dude proceeds to push me.
Let me get the cord.
I don't know if you know nothing about me. I don't play that punk shit, man. I'm Snaz, man. Don't be putting your hands on me. So I pushed back. I swiftly got, I don't know what karate kick technique they would have called it, but I caught that to the chest. And it
It's
knocked.
called the shit.
I got the
You
shit
got the
kicked
shit
out of
kicked
me.
out of you.
So I got kicked into a closet door, not into a closet, into a closet door. Okay, so I was like, all right, maybe I'm not ready. A couple years
do
later,
some
I think
push-ups.
maybe 14. What happened? Oh, I threw a football, and if anybody know about me in that throwing that football, I throw that thing, and my brother
Is
did
this,
something.
is this when he grabbed you?
No, this is when he kicked me from the floor to my feet. I was
Whoa,
on,
whoa. He kicked you.
You ever seen a
from the
karate movie
floor?
where like somebody might be down and they get kicked to the point where
Yes.
they're up?
Yeah.
Like I threw a football at my little brother from my knees, and he ducked it, and the force it hit the wall in my dad's room, and it hit so hard the picture fell onto my dad.
Oh,
So now
no, he tight.
he's only like 5'2", but you hear him stomping in that small way from my room to his room, and like I'm on hands and knees, like looking like, oh man, and I just get kicked from my hands and knees to like
Oh,
a standing
to your
position.
God damn.
Yeah. So, I went in the closet on that one. No homo.
That was a
I went in the closet and cried because I didn't want my youngest brother to see me crying. That was like the second time. So then Dingo could tell you, I'm about 15 now or 16. I'm
Feeling
getting,
yourself.
getting bigger. My nuts stink and everything. That's how much I smell myself. I put the beat work on him. We slap boxing. And I guess he was just like, it's just my son. I'm gonna go light. Till he got pieced up. Needless to say, I still lost that one too. But the fact was, I showed him that handwork. So I was steadily inching closer to victory. I'm just glad he got sick, because then I think that's when I knew I could win. Because so I slapped him. We slap boxing, and like when people slap box, they go in and they try to slap the shit out of you. That wasn't what I was doing. I was like
trying to
slapping
make
him.
contact.
I was so, but I
You
got
was
in there.
you was technical with it.
I slipped him once. Like he went for like a wild hook. If it was an actual punch, it would have been a wild hook. I slipped it, and when I came underneath with them hands, I must have slapped him about 7 times. Brrr, slob came out and everything.
Oh,
And that nigga, he took a step back.
machine gun slap.
The construction man hands came out. I got slapped like 3 times and got like laid down from slaps. Because his hands was all callous. I think they still had splinters in them that day.
Like, oh, you want to hit people for real?
Well, when you slap boxing, that's the premise. To get
Listen,
slapped
man.
up.
Anybody who was trained in the old school BSR is not to be fucked with.
And then I tell you about the time where he flipped me when my stepmother was fighting him, and I intervened. Big mistake. That shit was crazy because she was talking mad shit to him. She threw a bottle of bleach on him.
Oh,
And I seen the steam, like the bleach evaporated right off of his skin, and I saw it float in the air, a little cloud of steam or smoke, whatever. It was like poof. He went toward her. I'm like, oh shit. Now, mind you, I only know what this looks like from past histories way back in the '80s in Charles Street. So I jump in it and I tackle him. Now at this point, I think I'm a senior in high school. I'm about 210 of solid goodness. And when I tackled him, I'm like, this nigga ain't got a chance. And I don't know what he did from the bottom of that scuffle. I don't even think he got his arms out, but he did something like this. It was all like, it sounded like that. Then he was on top of me with like the Miyagi fist, like, like that was about to come down. I was like, oh shit. And I'm looking at her like, they better help. Like you didn't get punched in the face because I helped. You ain't gonna jump on this. So
Yeah.
But yeah.
I look up and hear the crowd watching me fight.
Listen, man, there was only one time that me and my pops almost came to blows. And we was driving in the car, and I was so pissed that I was like, yo, I wanted to stop the fucking car and fight. Like, this is senior year. Like, I'm 260 of, football goodness. I think I'm a bad man. I'm going to fuck this nigga up. My Uncle Junior tells me, he's like, D,
You don't want to do it.
you lucky you was driving. I said, what? I said, yo, I'd have fucked that nigga up. He said, D, I'm telling you. I once saw your pops fight 3 niggas at the same time. They tried to jump him, and they all got fucked up.
But ain't that crazy how like you always think your father's a tough guy until one point you think like I will fuck this man up. He better recognize I'm grown now.
Word.
But
You
like,
ain't never seen him fuck somebody up?
that's just
Yeah.
it. I have.
I had it
You know what I'm
though.
saying?
I never seen my father fight nobody. Like, we used to wrestle a little bit like back in the day, but never seen him fight nobody or nothing like
Like
that.
that. Was you at the crib when Corey was trying to fight my dad?
Nah.
It was a Thanksgiving and he's drunk, and my brother has no idea what my father's capable of. And
Is that the proper way to hang up the headphones?
Yep. Hang right on the hook.
he's pushing him and everything, and going at him, and I'm breaking it up. Now all the while, like, so I get in a scuffle with my brother, and like I throw him across the porch, like, chill out, nigga. Now you fighting me, and that's not what you want to do. But like I'm like, if I let them go, like my father will fuck my brother up, like
ass.
like it would be a cheat code. It'd be like that dude who's so nice at Mortal Kombat. Either he's cheating or he's just that skilled, and you don't get no hits. And he keeps getting flawless victories. That's how my father would have put the beats on my brother.
Oh shit! It's 10-10. We gotta get out of here.
It's 10-10. We gotta get out of here.
Thanks for coming out. God bless and good night.
Thank you, Sean, for producing.
Sean's amazing. That's my dude.
Sean is me. Sean, you should have told us to get the fuck out
I don't give a shit.
like a while ago.